Hello, hello, Divine Feminines. How are we doing tonight? Devinefemedian here, coming at you with a karmic reading for my Twin Flame Collective. Even if you're not in a twin flame journey, there could be some messages in here for you, but only take what resonates and leave the rest. Thank you guys so much for joining me on this reading tonight. I hope you are safe and comfortable wherever you are. I have a feeling that tonight's reading is going to get a bit juicy, so get comfortable, sit on your couch, pour yourself a drink, light some candles, light some incense. I got my coffee. Gonna have a couple drinks later, not gonna lie. I got my Palo Santo burning, and we are gonna get into this because tonight I really feel like there's something happening with someone's gonna get exposed. I don't know if this is gonna come up in this reading, but we're gonna see what's going on. Yeah, I shuffled the cards before I turned the camera on because I wanted to get ready, and I also want to thank my ancestors for blessing me and giving these messages to my collective, to my divine feminines. So the first card out, we have the Magician in reverse. Okay, the Magician in reverse talks about a trickster, somebody who's doing tricks. This karmic is out there doing some tricks, some fuckery, doing some things that she probably shouldn't be doing. He or she, doesn't matter. Energy is fluid, doesn't really matter. But someone's out there doing some fuckery. Yeah. Let's see. What else is going on, Spirit? Show me the energy of the karmics. The Magician in reverse is a scattered energy, somebody who doesn't have the potential. So for those of you who know that there is some spiritual manipulation or some dark magic that might be going on, just know that this is probably most likely a kitchen witch and doesn't really know what she's doing. But don't let her know that, because there are people out there who do know what they're doing, and she could very easily pay one of those people to do some things. But for right now, she's taking the ball into her own court, and that's going to be a little bit of a problem. Because guess what? The Tower is coming in. Bottom of the deck, who? For the Daughter of Scepters. Absolutely. Because we know the karmics, they're not queens. They don't have that type of potential. They're not built for that potential. They may be disguising that, but they're not within that energy. So there definitely is something brewing here. So let's start clarifying. Clarify the Magician. What is this karmic up to? The Four of Pentacles. She's trying to hold on to something. That's probably why she's doing spell work. To a Prince of Knives. Because she doesn't want him to walk away with the Eight of Cups there, the Eight of Grails. She doesn't want him to walk away. Doesn't want him to move on. That's what's going on here. So if there's some spell work involved, I mean, spell work doesn't have to necessarily mean like, you know, a cauldron in somebody's kitchen with potions and stuff like that. It could very simply mean, you know, what you say, if you mean it enough, holds water and it holds weight. So, you know, the word spelling in the English language, the first part of that is spell. Our words that we speak spell things. So if it's not anybody that's doing something like that, okay, they're doing it, whatever they're saying, whatever they're doing, because they want to hold on to something. The Four of Skulls is the Four of Pentacles in traditional tarot. And then we have the Prince of Knives here. But it's in reverse. Princes are knights. So this is the Knight of Swords. She doesn't want him to move forward, doesn't want to communicate, is trying to stop this tower from coming down, trying to stop a swift change from happening, trying to stop. Because Eight of Cups talks about somebody moving away, doesn't want the divine masculine to move away. Why is this karmic holding on to the divine masculine? I just heard that it's because he hasn't reached his full potential yet. The moon. Oh, the secret's coming out as to why. Lord of Skulls. This is a knight, the Lord. Yeah. Huh. So the moon in reverse talks about secrets. Whatever she's doing to keep the masculine in place, to hold on to him, is a secret with the moon here. Okay? It's something that she does. It's something that's hidden, something that she does in the dark, something that nobody knows about. This Knight of Pentacles, okay? The Knight of Pentacles. You see the way this horse is moving? This horse has the skull in the hand, right? Which means that, yes, he's on the horse, but that lightning in the background, to me suggests that he's being enlightened. He's jumping over this horse is jumping over these thorns and is getting away. But this skull here that's in his hand is showing enlightenment. Okay, because the person that's hidden behind the cloak is basically your divine masculine. The face is being hidden. It's kind of like, it's almost as if he doesn't want her to, well, it is if he doesn't want the karmic to know that he's found out the truth. So it's almost this kind of like this skull here is like a false mask. But even though he's remaining hidden and he's letting the horse be his eyes, he's also letting the skull be his eyes as well to help to guide him. I feel as if this tower moment is making this mask drop down where it's going to come out and say, he could very quite literally say, I know what you've been doing. I know what you did to me. There's going to be with this knight, with this page of knives here, this tower is going to reveal what's been going on. This communication here with the Eight of Scepters, which is the Eight of Wands in tarot, right? Scepters are wands, skulls are pentacles, just take it as it resonates, whatever. But not even take it as it resonates, but you know what I'm talking about, okay? We know that the Eight of Wands talks about communication, but it talks about communication, fast communication from several different sources. There's going to be communication coming in about what this karmic, but this secret, what they've been doing, these secrets being revealed, it's going to be out there. Several people are going to know about this. And you see how enraged this person is? If the communication is not just going to be just kept within the divine masculine, it's going to be out there for everyone to see. Queen of Swords. Clarify the Lord of Skulls. The Sun. The Devil in reverse. Wow. Okay. This devil, not only does it represent the toxicity within the connection, it also represents the release of the devil, the release of that devil energy, the release of the toxic and greedy type of nature, the sexual lust, all of that stuff that was holding on to this masculine is being released. She's the Queen of Swords here. She's going to be very defensive about that. Going to be very defensive about what's being said. Almost to the point where she thinks that she can block this type of communication. She thinks that she can deny it. Because I have a feeling that this karmic has been caught doing stuff like this before. It may have been at a very small level. What I'm seeing in my head is like a teenage girl in her room reading certain books or listening to certain types of music, or, maybe just doing some like very generic, like childish, like spell work type of stuff, right? And was caught doing it. So somebody within her circle, somebody within her family knows. And I have a feeling that she's very defensive towards this person, if it's not, in fact, your person with the sun here. Okay, because this 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 knight of pentacles after this tower is going to be going towards their happiness and letting go of the devil energy. The Queen of Knives. Clarify the Queen of Knives. The Five of Knives in reverse. Judgment in reverse. And the Five of Scepters. Five of Wands in reverse. She's not going to really necessarily like put up a fight. She's going to want peace. She's not going to put up a fight. And she's not going to put up a fight because she wants to try to avoid judgment. Right? When judgment's in reverse, somebody's trying to avoid judgment. Somebody's trying to avoid like that they don't want things to change. Five of Wands in reverse. What is she up to? Once this devil energy is released, the problem is going to be resolved. But the judgment for it is not, is almost, but you can't avoid judgment after the, especially with the tower. Like she may think that by, admitting what she did and saying I'm sorry, temporary, like a temporary fix to a bigger problem. Oh, I didn't mean to do it. It's just something that I've always done. Like I feel like there's going to be like this whole big story. Like I didn't know what I was doing. Like almost as if saying like I'm hearing possessed. Possessed. Yes. Seven of Grails. Possessed. That's what she's going to say, because the Seven of Grails is Seven of Cups. Seven of Cups talks about illusions, right? I didn't know what I was doing. I didn't know the choices I was making, right? I didn't know. I just heard she's going to try to blame you. Like you did something to her to make her this way. Yep. This denial and judgment, this refusal to receive judgment. Okay? Because when you're doing black magic and you're doing dark things, right? You're not living your life's purpose. You're trying to control other people's life's purpose, correct? Yes. And that brings nothing but stuck energy, the Wheel of Fortune in reverse, bad luck, bad karma. And then we have the Five of Cups in reverse. Very interesting. So this lie that I was under an illusion, I didn't know what I was doing, I didn't know. All that's going to do is just bring more bad luck, but for your person, for the divine masculine, it's going to give them like the strength to be able to move on. I'll forgive you but I feel as if they would be saying like, I forgive you, but then they're going to move on in silence. Like it's more along the lines of they may still be there, but they're moving on energetically so that she doesn't know. Because finding out that somebody does stuff like this is like finding out that you've been living with a monster the whole time. Look at the way this creature looks. It's human at the top, but at the bottom is a snake tail, some kind of creature, some sort of like something. But you see the pentagram? That's who she really is. That's who she's been working for. That's what she's been doing. There's something really crazy going on here. Tell me about this dark energy. Tell me about this black magic. Tell me, Spirit. The Lord of Knives in reverse. So this is the Knight. This is the Knight of Swords. The Knight of Swords in reverse. This magic is designed to cause cruelty. It's cruelty. To be cruel to people. Especially starting out with the Magician in reverse. Like using everything that you have to take things from others to be deliberately cruel to them. So that their life is harder, so that they have misfortune. Her happiness so far, right, has been because she has not faced judgment yet. But it's been bringing a lot of bad luck. Because now the Tower is here. So the time is up. Time is up. Judgment's coming in. Clarify the Wheel of Fortune. Two of Knives in reverse. The Nine of Cups. So basically is what's going to happen is there's going to be some confusion. There's been some confusion about why there's been such bad luck. Like I can almost hear the Divine Masculine saying, if this was supposed to be the love of my life, because see, that's the spell work, right? If this was supposed to be the love of my life, why am I so like unlucky? Why am I getting a lot of bad karma, right? But once they move on and they forgive this situation, they're moving into the Nine of Cups energy. Okay, where they're starting to feel happy again. They're starting to feel as if good things are coming, like their emotions and everything that they have is starting to be restored. Six of Pentacles, Six of Skulls. There's balance being returned to the situation because we're going from 2 5s to a 6. So they're going to start to see balance coming back in. Right after that is the Six of Cups. If I get another 6, I definitely know that there's devil energy going on here, man. Six of Cups. Balance restored. Feeling. The Six of Cups, okay, talks about nostalgia, childhood, somebody from the past returning. But it doesn't necessarily have to mean that. It could be your past returning, right? But it also symbolizes children. Children, the way you were as a child, feeling that freeness again, feeling that, you know, where anything in the world is possible. But I have a feeling that with anything in the world is possible, where you believe things, I feel as if your Divine Masculine never believed in any of this stuff before. Maybe they saw it on TV shows, and maybe they heard about it in movies or read about it in books, or just, you know, how you hear some superficial things. But I feel as if for this person, they're now getting an equal, balanced understanding of that anything is possible, that anything that somebody that could want to do to you is possible, right? It's possible. I don't think that they ever even thought of that before. Because then we have the Fool in reverse. They don't want to feel foolish about this. They don't want to accept the fact that I feel as if they were careless and they were unprepared for this. They were unprepared for this realization, for this Tower moment. They were not prepared for this. Maybe they may have been prepared for another argument. Maybe they may have been prepared for another breakup or something like that. But they were definitely not prepared to find out about what this Queen of Swords was doing in the dark. Because when I get the Magician in the Moon in the same line here, okay, it tells a story. That's what's going on here. And I would not be surprised if there was some sort of a spell work going on here. Some sort of dark magic. And I know that there are some cross-watchers out there who watch this. So I'm just going to tell you, the Tower is here to expose that. So whatever you're doing, I suggest that you stop. Because you are not in control of someone else's destiny. And if you continue to do it, and you've been getting away with it, it's been your happiness for a long time, karma's here. Spirit, what is going to happen to this karmic if she continues to do black magic? I saw this on the bottom of the deck. There will be no, right? The truth. The ace of swords in reverse talks about mental blocks. It talks about stress. It talks about anxiety. This person will have no peace. No peace. No peace. They will get no breaks from judgment. They will get no breaks from dishonesty in the world. Every person they meet, you can meet somebody and say, hey, is the sky blue? That person will say, no, I'm sorry, it's not, it's yellow. Even though they're looking at the sky themselves, they're seeing it's blue. They will get no truth from anybody. See, that's what happens when you withhold the truth from people, which is exactly what happened here, right? Kept it in the dark, which of course they're going to do that. Nobody is going to actually expose that they're doing this, right? No, of course not. But the karma for that will be there. No one will ever speak the truth to them again. That's pretty scary. When you really deeply think about that, no one will ever, you will be so uncertain. If someone is telling you the truth, it's going to drive you crazy. You're not going to know who's real and who's not real. You're not going to know who to trust. The same type of energy that you put the divine masculine in is going to be their karma. What else? I don't think I've ever seen the Ace of Swords in reverse in a spread. The Hierophant. There will be no spiritual help. The Hierophant is about spiritual guidance. The Hierophant is the Pope of the deck. The Hierophant is the person that you go to when you need help, when you need guidance, when you want to confess something. There will be no ears to listen to this confession because they were warned several times to stop what they were doing. And they didn't listen. They're going to have nowhere to turn, nowhere to run. The truth. God always reveals the truth. But for what they tried to do and who they tried to do it to, even though they knew that they shouldn't do it, this is what's happening. Their prayers won't be answered. The confessions that that they would make would fall on deaf ears. And even if they did find someone who would listen to them, and this person just said, okay, you're forgiven, my child, or whatever they said, they're not going to know if it's the truth or not. They're also going to have a lot of problems with the law. Because they're not going to be able to trust anyone with authority. A boss, a teacher, a landlord, something. Anyone that has authority over this person, they're going to have a problem with them. Because guess what? They had a problem with Spirit, who is the authority of all. They didn't listen. So, and when you don't listen to someone and you don't trust in the Most Higher God, and you're not listening and you're defying, you're going to get in trouble. There's going to be problems. There's going to be problems spiritually, and there's going to be problems on earth. The Ace of Wands is in reverse. Okay? There's going to be a lot of rejection. There's going to be a lot of false starts. False starts as in they may get into a relationship with someone else and they may start to feel the happiness again. They may start to feel things going well in their life, and then boom, something's going to happen. And they're going to be rejected. What else? There'll be a lot of delays. Brutal delays. Brutal. But that's what happens when you do these type of things. This deliberate cruelty, the secrets, the lies, causing somebody to not be, to have the clarity of their own life's purpose. And it brings you happiness to do that, to cause misfortune in someone's life and confusion as to which path they're supposed to be on, because whatever reason, everybody's situation is different. Okay? The Queen of Wands. Look at this. For the Queen of Wands. The Queen of Wands, when represented in a positive light, this could be a person that has red hair. This could be a person that has a tattoo on their arm. This could be a person, see this black cat here? Okay? This is definitely somebody that's into the esoteric. Somebody who's into, some stuff. It could be good or it could be bad. But for this type of thing, with this paired together, that's pretty bad. Because the Queen of Wands is, usually known to be, sexual, very pretty. People are very attracted to her. She's also very powerful as well. Anything that she wants, anything that she needs, she can will it to happen. But when used with the Magician in reverse in a negative way, oh boy, not good. Not good at all. And especially for somebody who's used to getting a lot of attention, like I feel like this karmic does, because of the way they are and because of the magic that they use, it's all an illusion. It's an illusion. I feel as if the only person that really saw who this karmic was the divine masculine. And then finally we have the Ten of Swords. Right? Rock bottom. Because of, again with the red hair, because of these rejections, these false starts, these brutal ways that life is treating you, not knowing the truth, not being able to trust anybody, not being able to know where to go. The only way to where to go is to receive judgment, to answer for what you did. When I say you, I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about. The rest of what I'm seeing here is not good. Let me just show you. Wow, look at this path. You have the Prince of Wands, the Hanged Man. This is these blocks right here. You have this, you have this Prince of Wands, somebody who has a creative, who has an idea, who has a wand. They're moving towards you. They have passion for you. And then all of a sudden, bam, they're in the hangman energy, right? And then everything is chaotic and unbalanced and unhappy, right? And then look at this. Then you have the Knight of Wands coming in, right? This is the page, this is the Knight. I get confused sometimes with these cards because it's like, well, which is which? I only use these cards for karmic reads. I don't use them for anything else. Again, look at the pattern, okay? Now we have the Knight of Wands. And then we have the Prince of Cups. But this Prince of Cups, we have the Ace of Cups in reverse. So there's several different, romantic possibilities, and each one, this karmic is going to be blocked from doing this to anybody else. There's all these blocks here. So even if somebody did like her or have some sort of passion or some sort of something for this karmic, it's in the reverse. They're not going to treat them with respect. They're not going to reveal their feelings. They're not going to, show them just them that passion. They're going to keep it to themselves, right? They're going to be bored. They're not going to show any interest in this karmic, right? And then they're going to be in the hanged man position where they're going to be in and out. They're going to be at a standstill. They're not going to make any moves towards this karmic, right? And that's what's going to cause her to feel this imbalance, this chaotic energy, this pain, this disharmony. And then another one's going to come along, right? Or this could be the same person, right? Because it's within the same family. It's within the same suit of cards. Now this person that's over here, you know, this page has now, after all this, causing all this chaos and all the, I'm sorry if you hear fireworks in the back. It's close to the 4th of July, so let's just enjoy the celebration. I don't mind it. My cat does, but I don't mind it. Then we have the Knight of Wands here, right? And this Knight of Wands is going to bring this cup of love, because that's what, you know, that's what the Prince of Cups does. But it's just a page. It's not anything real. She doesn't know what's in that cup. Because if this person was in the Hangman trying to get things from a different perspective, they don't know what kind of perspective that they actually have. And then guess what? It doesn't matter, because that Ace of Cups is in reverse. It's going to cause depression, feeling let down, all of that. That's what's here. Because I was looking and I was like, there's just, I just don't. Every other card is like, ugh. Let's keep going. We have the 8 of Pentacles, where things are just not working out. Then we have the 5 of Pentacles. Okay, where you're feeling like the 5 of Pentacles is somebody that's like kind of like left out in the cold. All right. But this is like, here we have where things are not working out. Here's the hope coming back in. Okay. Then we have the 3 of Swords, which leads, after that hope, is more heartbreak. Okay. Then we have the Ace of Skulls, brand new, you know, potential for a beginning for a Daughter of Grails, Page of Cups. Right? Well, Daughter of Grails, you know, is the opposite, female. We'll just mess these up. Then we have the 7 of Wands in reverse. Okay? It's like, you know, everything after this, I feel as if like, okay, I'm going to change. I'm going to try to plant new seeds. I'm going to do better. Okay? I'm going to come back in. I'm going to be meek. I'm going to be innocent. I'm going to do things differently. Nope, that plan doesn't work out either. Okay, let's see what else. Then we have the 3 of Cups in reverse. Okay, right after that, 3 of Cups in reverse. People are going to start talking about this. There's not going to be any support. Nothing. So as they're going through this heartbreak, as they're trying to change and trying to move forward, no support. Okay? Then we have the 4 of Cups in reverse. Okay? When the 4 of Cups is in reverse, here we go again. Now, oh, okay. I'm not getting any support, so now I'm gonna get a new outlook. I'm gonna go after new options. I'm gonna try to get new friends. I'm gonna try to change my perception again. Guess what? Death and transformation, right? But your lesson is still not complete. There's some unfinished business. That unfinished business has to do with this Tower, and it also has to do with the Hierophant. I mean, I can keep going. I mean, this is just every other card is just a new start, a block, a new start, a block, a new start, a block. So this is what's coming for the karmic, for what they've done. Specifically for a karmic who's been doing spell work. This is what's going to happen. Right? It's not a matter of stopping. Oh, I better stop. No.